Hey there, welcome back. It's been an eventful couple of weeks at my little house in the woods. Fall has burst into the world, and I've been trying to take advantage of the comfortable weather to get things done, while also trying to relax and enjoy it all, while also jetting off for a weekend reading retreat, while also overthinking a lot of things and fighting with my brain about how much one person can actually do within the course of a day, when it wants me to be miles ahead of where I am in any given moment, while also being a good mom, enjoying my son, doing my job and my freelance work, and the creative hobbies I love, including performing in a local musical, and still have time to have a life and a moment of silence here and there to hear myself think. And I am asking myself, is it like this for everybody, or am I just really bad at managing my life? I imagine there are a lot of folks out there who feel like this, but for me, the weight of life's constant needs seems to be heavier these days. Something has changed in the standards we're all supposed to measure up against, and it feels like no matter what I do, I can never measure up. My house isn't as nice, or as aesthetic, or as updated as the ones around me, or the YouTubers that I like watching. My 44-year-old skin looks like 44-year-old skin, not the creaseless, glassy skin of the 40s skin talk influencers who grace my For You page every day and could pass for 24. My bank account isn't overflowing like I'm told it should be if I had done everything right in my youth and hustled my way to success and a corner office. My brain feels overstimulated and overwhelmed all of the time. Focus is a thing of the past, and the threads of progress I've managed to make on the projects I care about most are dangling in the breeze, wondering if I'll ever finish what I started. Don't even get me started on my planner. I love my planner, I just don't ever get to most of what I put in it, so what the heck is actually going on here? And why can't I just get my shit together? Well, the simple answer is that I am trying to do too much. I'm only one woman after all, and my circumstances just don't allow me the time I need to do the things with care and focus that I would like to. I'm essentially on my own, and this means that it's all on me to make what I want out of life. No one else is going to do it for me or hold my hand while I figure it out. And this is not a pity party or woe is me kind of video. It's an honest question about whether it's the world that is demanding too much from people, or whether I am simply asking too much of myself, and why. To be fair, I think it's both. The world is not a supportive place for people who don't have a village at their disposal. In America, we've moved away from village-centered living, which is still how many cultures operate around the world. We don't live in tiny hamlets with our entire extended families, where we can walk to town and get everything we need to support ourselves, knowing that if we can't take care of ourselves, or if we need help, help will be there. America has become too individualistic for its own good, and many of us have chosen to live hundreds or thousands of miles away from the family we were born into. We want to prove to the world that we can make it on our own. I myself graduated from college and immediately moved to New York City, thinking that if I could make it here, I could make it anywhere. But really, I was molded into a hyper-independent girl long before I landed in the city. And that need to prove that I can do things on my own is deeply embedded in who I am. On top of that, success in the modern world looks very different today than it used to. Getting a degree and a run-of-the-mill job that paid $40,000 a year used to be enough to support your entire family, own a home, and retire at 65. No side hustles necessary. No personal brand need be developed. No social media strategizing. No personal website. No apps you played games on to make an extra $10 a month. I try to imagine a world where I could just go to a job and then come home and not have to do anything else but enjoy my evening, and it is practically impossible for me. We live in a world where you are now an entire career, One must create a successful brand while also pursuing their goals, and the tasks seem endless, and the prospect of success when one has to be an expert in their field, plus learn social media marketing, content creation, and how to hack the job market to create your own successful online career, seems like something that only a magical few manage to achieve. To say that the prospect is overwhelming is the understatement of the century. And so then there are those of us who are drowning monthly with the cost of living, and still trying to honor the fact that we have a deeply held desire to do something that matters with our lives, to make the world a better place, to help people, to use our strengths and experiences and wisdom to guide others to better lives, or provide them with products and services that actually make their lives better, or just to create wonderful things through art, literature, music, or whatever other passion we feel we're meant to bring into the world. All at the same time as working that soulless corporate 9-to-5, just so we can afford the basics and get health insurance. And it is not sustaining us. It's not nourishing our souls. It's filling us with a yearning to escape and embrace the things that actually make us happy, to get back to what matters. And I try. Believe me, I try. I talk about slow living a lot because it feels so good to slow down and appreciate the little things, to see the beauty all around you, to focus on a couple of small accomplishments each day centered around just living a simple life. But the truth is that I can't live slowly most of the time because my life would fall apart. There's too much to do, too little time, too many interests and projects and desires pulling on me and fighting against the endless flow of work and necessary home tasks that fill up the hours of my days. And it stings a little to know that there is a slow and delicious world I could be inhabiting if I could just be and do less. But I can't be less. I am a marvelously complex and multi-passionate person. I can't stop myself from yearning for the next great discovery or opportunity. I don't want to give up on the things that I love doing. And I'm a single mother who will always honor the responsibilities that my home and my child require of me. Still, the overwhelm has to go, so what can I do? I can stop paying attention to what a single person on the internet has to say about what I should be doing. I know myself best. I know what feels right and what doesn't. I also know how to figure out what I want and determine what to prioritize in my day. So better systems of planning and projecting what I want to work on when will help me create a simpler method of approaching my days, having only a few specific outcomes in mind each week that align with my goals, leaving time for the tasks that still need to be handled without feeling like I am drowning in to-dos. I can give myself the gift of a slow morning by waking up a little earlier and not attempting any productivity-related goals until after my work hours start. I can put more intention into choosing the kind of slow I relish early in the day, making sure that I am doing things that feel deeply nourishing, gratifying, and supportive. I can remove social media apps from my phone and block the hours of my day that I don't want to be bothered with distractions that take me out of the present and cause stress or support dissociative behavior. I can commit to an hour a day for taking care of my home and doing the tasks that aren't necessarily my favorite things to do, but are required to help things run smoothly around here. I can say no to more things. Not the things that I'm truly excited about or that make me feel happy and fulfilled, but the things that nudge at me, make me feel guilty or like I'm failing other people somehow if I don't do what they expect. The things society says I should care about even if I don't. The favors that no one else will do that make me look like a team player. The asks that I talk myself into that I knew in my body were a no from the start. I can also be more honest with myself and the people in my life about my capacity. And I can work on giving myself grace for not having the capacity and the freedom that I wish I had. And finally, I can live slowly when I want to. I can take 10 minutes to make a summer pot. I can cherish my morning walk and the evenings I put my computer away to watch a movie with my son or wrap myself in a blanket and read. I can do what I need to do when I need to do it, and then take a couple of breaths and allow myself to let the grand plans I'm working to achieve rest for a little bit and enjoy the life that I have right now in this moment. The world wants us to be everything, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to sit down with yourself and craft your own authentic journey, where you can stay true to what you are here to do and how exactly you want to do that. It may not be easy, but if you let yourself, you can enjoy the everyday along the way. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you again real soon.